Hello and good morning to all of my people of the planet. I am D Venom along with feathered friends. Thank you guys so much for allowing us into your lives and into your homes in order to raise those vibrations. I hope all of my people of the planet are staying on that straight and narrow and doing everything possible to elude psychic vampires, negative energies including podbean trolls and scallywags from one's lives. We all should know that those particular elements only take away from our energies and vibrations. If we could elude those particular elements at all cost, we have done our own selves some form of justice. And with that being said, let's get into this morning's episode, starting right now. All right, you guys, happy Saturday morning to each and every last one of you guys. I hope that your Saturday morning or your weekend in general goes accordingly as planned, excuse me. Anyway, you guys, I'm a little upset. I just got done talking to Amazon and come to find out they did not process my order for the kefir grains. And I had ordered 3 things that particular day. It was the kefir grains, it was the microphone that I'm using now, and the potassium alum powder for my deodorant, my homemade deodorant. And I kept wondering why I got the other 2 items, but the kefir grains, which I thought was on back order, which it was on back order, just was taking a sweet time to arrive. Anyway, the water kefir, not milk kefir. I got the milk kefir grains. The water kefir grains I did not receive because it was on back order. And, they don't process the payments while it's on back order or if they can't get the order or whatever. Anyway, the water kefir grains were on back order. And I thought, they were shipped and everything. But come to find out, there's no money in my account. So they can't, process the order. Anyway, until I get paid next week, I won't have my water kefir grains, which I'm upset about, but I have the milk kefir grains, which, are very beneficial, such as the water kefir grains. I just wanted both of them so I could, ferment them and have both. But, it's okay. Things happen for its own various reasons, and had that order processed, I wouldn't have gas money for the rest of the week, or I wouldn't have gas for the rest of the week because I've already spent that little $8. So I'm completely broke. I have like maybe $3 total, and that's it for me until payday. But I'm surviving, just like Destiny's Child. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. What? Okay, let me stop because people are still asleep around here, including my birds, and I don't want to get them active. They hear Survivor and hear Destiny's Child. They may want to wake up and be Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle, and Farrah, the one that they kicked out and said couldn't sing. Anyway, it's a lovely morning. I have my coffee next to me. I'm talking with you guys, and even though my water kefir grains did not process like I thought that they did, it's okay. Everything's going to be fine. I'm taking my car to go get looked into later today or this morning, just to get an estimate on how much everything is going to cost in order to get her detail just right. I got some good rest. I set my alarm clock yesterday, and I slept past all that. My body wanted to sleep, and I was extremely tired after work. I was starting to get drained at work, not because of my coworkers or the kids, but I'm a particular age. Excuse me. I'm a particular age, and I'm not old or anything, but I'm getting up there. And when my body wants rest and sleep, I give it to my body. I only have one, and I have to take care of it the best way that I possibly can. And I have been. And, I'm giving it kefir. I'm giving it good probiotics and bacteria. I'm still eating my yogurt. I'm not exercising, which I need to do. I'm trying to take my medications, in regard to my bipolar, ADHD, and my, other medications. And I'm trying to take them, be regimented. I still have my vehicle. I still have my job. And, I still have this apartment for right now. I still have a lot of things in my life that I'm very blessed. I still have the spiritual realm. I still have family. I don't have no friends. Yes, I do. I have my work friends, and that's all I need at this point. I don't need a whole array of friends to make my life complete. Like most people, I don't need all that. I have the spiritual realm. I have my family, and I have a handful of acquaintances / friends. And that's all I need, like a party. Some people feel like they need about 1,000 people just to have a party, when sometimes all you need is just a handful of people in order to enjoy your special day, or, the party or whatever. You just don't need a whole glob of people in order to, have fun. And in some cases, maybe some people do. Anyway, yesterday at work was fantastic with the food. I told you guys we were bringing food to work yesterday, and I created an episode telling y'all, what happened or whatever, but I didn't too much care for how it came out. But I was across the street at the park / courthouse, and I was in the courthouse parking lot facing Union Hills, and I was addressing you guys, and this little something just kept flying in front of me, around this particular tree, and it ended up being a hummingbird. Now, I need to I need to take the time out to look into what does it mean when one sees a hummingbird, but it was so beautiful. I think it was green, and around the neck area, when the sun hit just right, it was like a copper red color. It was so beautiful. But anyway, yes, I was across the street and I shot the episode, and I didn't like the way it came out. So I figured, because I slept so good last night and got all that rest, I'm not tired. Why not just go ahead and address you guys and talk about what I talked about yesterday that I didn't too much care for, and redo it and let that be the reason. Anyway, I'll look for that later. Oh, I see it right here. Anyway, y'all kids, once again, are bad as fuck, and they need spanked. I don't know what they need. They need some medicine to calm them down in between their legs. That's what they need. Because I talked to someone else that works for the school in regard to the conversation that I overheard, and they shared something with me in regard to, what they seen and heard, and it's going down in the middle school. I thought the high school was bad. Damn, it's going down in the middle school. And had these teachers not seen this, them kids probably would have been sucking and fucking and fingering and sucking and doing. I mean, I said fucking and sucking. They would have been doing the most. Just put it that way. But thank God for thank God for teacher and counseling supervision, because like I said, it would have went down amongst that boy and that girl that got caught, being a little bit too passionate with each other. Anyway, I'll get into that story here momentarily. Anyway, as I told y'all, I brought the ribs to work yesterday, along with a bunch of seasonings that I have. And I made some milk kefir shakes, and one of my coworkers made Spanish rice, and that rice is on hit. Okay, I took the leftovers and brought them home. Anyway, that rice is nice. I enjoyed that rice. And my other coworker brought a fruit platter with caramel sauce. So it had apples and grapes and a couple of other things in there. You dip it in that caramel sauce, and baby, it ate good. Okay. And my other coworker brought some cookies, some heart-shaped cookies, Valentine's Day cookies, along with toffee apples. And Yeah, we ate good. I'm not going to say the ribs was the prized possession because all of what, everyone brought was a prized possession. Because, we didn't have to bring anything, but I didn't have any money. So I'm just like, damn, what can I bring? And I'm like, you know what? I can eat these ribs to myself. And I told you guys this, but it's better to share. And I'm glad that I did share. I ended up seasoning the meat, not to be nasty, but I seasoned that meat. Okay. Seasoned it, top side and underneath. Anyway, I obviously I seasoned it just good because people were sucking on bones. Okay. Like, baby, they were sucking on bones like they were sucking on, you know what? But anyway, my other coworker put the barbecue sauce and all of that stuff on the meat. Because, I forgot to get barbecue. I didn't have no money to get barbecue sauce for one. I could have made barbecue sauce, to be honest with you, but, I just didn't have, the finances to, get barbecue sauce, and my other coworkers forgot, but we work for the school and the school has barbecue sauce packages of it. So we ended up opening up them damn packages. Well, I didn't, but my coworker did, and mixed up a whole bunch of barbecue sauce and put it on that meat. And baby, I'm telling y'all, it looked really good and it ate really good. We threw down. My other coworker didn't get a chance to have any because, they only work a couple of hours a day. But we ate, trust me, we ate for on that coworker's behalf. Anyway, I was more in tune with the Spanish rice and everybody else was more in tune with the ribs. And, I was just happy to see everybody eating and enjoying the meal. And, because there's a couple of maintenance personnel. One of the maintenance personnel came and got them a plate. And, I think we all ate pretty good, yesterday. And I'm happy, when you share food or share things with people and you hear their reaction. That's the biggest joy of it all, hearing, the people's reactions when it came to the ribs. Oh my God, this is bomb. This is good. And, blah, blah, blah. You seasoned this just right. And, people were sucking on them bones. And, I just absolutely loved it. Loved it. Anyway, after work, I took care of a couple of things, including, did an episode for you guys. And, that was pretty much my day. I came home and I thought that I was going to survive the rest of the day, but my Friday was gone. I slept it all away and, I wouldn't have had it any other way, considering I could have been doing drugs and being a part of the Matrix and all of that. I gave my body some rest. And that was pretty much my Friday. But anyway, back to y'all badass kids. Okay. I'm telling y'all, fill out an application for the school district. I work for Cave Creek Unified School District here in Arizona. Now, I'm at the middle school. I told you guys this on several of occasions. Cactus Shadow High School may need some help as well, considering they're going through their own transitions at the high school. But anyway, I was telling one of the staff about the conversation I overheard in regard to the girls talking about grande this and grande that to the one boy. And he was talking that language back and doing the gestures and some of everything else. Where the conversation began, I couldn't tell you. I just know that they had it going on in that damn cafeteria in regard to grande and the gestures and the looks and the stares. And I mean, baby, them kids is mannish. Anyway, and it seemed like it's more the girls than anything. But anyway, I'm talking to the staff member about, the conversation, and they was like, what they say? And I started cracking up laughing. I said, yes, honey, this is what was said. And they gave me a look and they was just like, basically, let me tell you this. A couple, obviously straight couple, in regards to the kids, got caught up, somewhere on the damn school grounds, kissing and nearly fondling each other. And I guess it was so hot and heavy to the point where, adult supervision or adult staff had to come over there and break it all up. And I told y'all kids are in heat. They fucking, they sucking, they fingering, they licking, they twatting, they doing everything, okay? And they doing it at school, they doing it after school, they doing it on these breaks that we have, they doing it while y'all sleep. These kids is doing it, okay? They doing it. And where they getting all this from? It starts from home. A lot of the times that they're probably finding y'all porno magazines and movies and dildos and fake vaginas and fleshlights. They probably finding all of this, okay? And, emulating what they finding and seeing and hearing. So parents, be a little bit more careful when y'all decide to, give up the twat. To whoever you decide to give it up to. Just be a little bit more careful with the moans and stuff. Make sure the kids is out there. Give them a couple of dollars and tell them to leave. I'm pretty sure they know what y'all are doing, but they don't have to hear it and smell it and whatever else the case may be. Oh, yes, you can smell sex. There's been plenty of times I've smelled plenty of men's semen. And sometimes it smelled good and sometimes it just would throw you back. Be like, damn, what the fuck is this? But yes, you can smell sex. You sure can. But I was cracking up when that personnel said, what they say? I was like, yes, honey, this is what was said. They wanted to know about that dick. Oh, excuse my French. They wanted to know about that phallus. They wanted to know how it hangs and all that. And speaking of, I wasn't a part of the conversation, but my coworkers who are female, they was talking about something. Some show or something where there was a queen talking about, phallus and the way that it hangs and how they like it hanging. And it kind of pretty much prompted me the question when I went live, the other day. How do y'all like y'all dicks hanging? 'Cause I don't give a damn. As long as it's hanging, I'm all good. Come on now, if you pull your pants down and nothing hanging, something just sticking straight up like a little Vienna sausage, you may as well let me stop, because I like phallus of all different kinds. Vienna sausage size and motherfucking Polish sausage size. But Vienna sausage size, I mean, I have a big mouth and I have big hands. What I'm going to do with that, aside from, take my fingers and flick at it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can really do. I mean, by the time I start sucking on it or whatever, I mean, all that meat is gone. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, y'all will be very entertained at this damn middle school. Y'all will be short of entertainment. Okay. These kids are, they doing the most. They are doing the most. And, sorry, you guys. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I had some pizza from the school, and I didn't give it time to cool down, and the cheese got stuck to the roof of my mouth and pretty much burnt it. And I have this loose skin that's hanging from the roof of my mouth, and I'm taking my tongue and I'm, pretty much scraping it off, because it feels weird when it hangs. Y'all know what I'm talking about, when you're just so hungry and just gluttonous, and you eat something that's extremely hot and it burns the roof of your mouth, and it burns it to the point where that skin is irritated, and it's puffy and it's starting to hang, and it's just nasty. So I don't like that feeling, and I use my tongue as I just said, and I get rid of that skin. So that's what I was doing just a few minutes ago. I know I'm a hot mess this morning. It is what it is. But we're not talking about me, bitch. We talking about your nasty ass kids that's fondling each other when they should be doing schoolwork. Now, I told y'all about the couple in Vegas that I caught. It was a teenage couple that should have had their little fast asses in school, but instead they was on the playground It was near Evergreen Avenue. I used to stay near Evergreen Avenue off of West Charleston Boulevard. I can't think of that other side street, but I know my Armenian friend used to stay across the street from the park as well. So I would go to the park and get a breather and get some ding ding. And that was some good ding ding from that Armenian. Oh my God. Anyway, back to these badass kids. Now, they was on the playground, touching each other, kissing. She, playing with his ding ding, he playing with her tits, and I knew it was about to go down. Anyway, they ended up leaving the playground and they walked towards the bathroom area, where you enter. And I'm like, something not right with this. So I gave it a couple of minutes and I thought somebody else, noticed what I noticed, but obviously I was the only one being a freak that damn day. Like a Dina Howard freak like me. Anyway, something told me to get up. And I got up, I walked, towards the bathroom area, and I got on my knees like MacGyver, and I started crawling. And anyway, thank God didn't nobody catch my ass, because they probably would have thought I was looking at some woman or something, and I probably would have got arrested and everything. But anyway, I think I went to the men's bathroom first, and I didn't catch him. I didn't have to go to the men's bathroom, because when I went by the women's bathroom, I started hearing. And I'm like, that's a rhythmic sound, and that can only explain one or two things. He masturbating for her, or she masturbating him, or, they getting it in. And sure enough, they was getting it in. They was in the last motherfucking stall. He was on his back, pants pulled down, knee high. Okay. And, she was on top of him. Balls was just shaking and everything. And she was riding that dick. And she was, and she had long black hair. She had her hair covering her face, because I honestly think that they were an exhibitionist couple. Now, y'all kids, I'm telling y'all, they're starting off early. They're exhibitionists or they are voyeurs. But anyway, in this case, these teenage kids were exhibitionists. They knew that I was in that bathroom because I was quiet, but you could hear me, and I had my motherfucking camera. I had my phone out. Okay, this particular day, I was not scared to record anything. I was all in. I was in that motherfucking situation. Okay, I felt like I was being rode. Okay, anyway, she kept on riding them. She knew I was in there because she turned my way, but her hair was still in her face, but she still got a glimpse of, somebody, in there. Anyway, she kept riding that dick, and he kept on pumping from underneath, and I kept on recording. And, it was an interesting sight, to say the least. And, they got done. I ended up, leaving out the bathroom, I ended up leaving out the bathroom, and, she left and he lingered behind. And I tried to work him a little bit, but I'm like, that was a good little show that y'all gave. And he was like, what? Trying to make it seem like he didn't know what I was talking about. Boy, she didn't ride you that damn hard for you to have amnesia. You know exactly what I'm talking about. She just got done riding you. You just got done nutting all up in her coochie. And I don't think they was using no protection. And, yeah. And he was like, oh, yeah. I was like, what about it? I'm like, nothing. I'm like, it was good. It was a good little show. Thank you. When y'all should have had y'all asses in school learning something besides body parts. But anyway, yes, y'all kids are managed as the fuck. They are doing everything that they should not be doing, at least at this particular age. Wait. And, baby, it's going to be all type of pregnant girls in this motherfucking middle school. I'm surprised there wasn't a lot of pregnant girls in the high school when I used to work there. But it's about to go down in the middle school. Half of these girls are going to be pregnant by these the hormonal boys. Well, shit, the girls are just as hormonal, probably even more. But it's about to go down in regard to y'all children, doing stuff they have no business. And in this case, the couple that I caught in Vegas, they was definitely doing stuff they had no business. Definitely. But anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all that in regard to, what I heard from the other staff member in regard to y'all fondling ass kids, the child put a book in between that mess, do something. But these kids is getting it in when they are not in parents' possessions. They are like, look, we are free. Okay. Scottsdale or no Scottsdale shit. Scottsdale people, y'all suburb motherfucking, rich ass people. Y'all be putting dollar bills all up in y'all twice and doing some of every damn thing. Y'all have too much money on y'all hands. What else do y'all have to do? Let me show the neighbors what I can do, honey. Let me show the neighbors how I got this motherfucking stripper pole in my damn house. Y'all some nasty freaks. It's not just all about the rural areas and the the ghetto and stuff like that, honey. Y'all suburbs, y'all got good drugs. Y'all got good dick and twat, and y'all got good some of everything, and y'all got good money. Y'all got good, a lot of good stuff in the, little Richie part of Scottsdale, and y'all some freaks, cause y'all kids is telling that. If y'all don't want us to know that y'all freaks in Scottsdale, tell y'all kids to quit, bringing to the forefront what y'all be doing, cause they emulating that shit. Nasty little bastards. No, I'm just playing, but they are nasty. Shit, I'm learning from them. I'm like, damn, was I getting away with this in high school and middle school? I got away with, feeling on birds and stuff like, not the type of birds that I have in this cage. And okay, I'm talking about a whole different breed of bird. I was touching bird. I probably slobbing on it too. I wouldn't doubt it. But anyway, yeah, y'all kids is much. But that was my week, so to speak. That was the icing on the cake, the conversation with that staff member, especially when it was like, what they say? And I was like, yes, honey, this is what was said. And then they told me that, and I'm just like, I knew it. I knew that y'all kids was nasty as the fuck, fondling each other. Well, I ain't gonna say fondling each other, but near fondling each other, wherever they were at, in school. And that's another thing. These kids these kids know these kids know that they are being watched because they see cameras all throughout the school. So it's just like, y'all know that y'all are going to get caught up eventually, fondling and kissing and caressing and all. Y'all are about to get caught up here momentarily. So get it all out while you can, because y'all probably gonna get some detention or some shit. But anyway, yeah. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this episode. I just wanted to reach out to y'all because I did yesterday, and that episode it came out right, but there were some things that I forgot and whatever else the case may be. So yeah. Did I tell you guys about the pigeon? I think I did. There was a pigeon. I went to a cigarette store to get a charger for my battery, and this pigeon I think I've seen there before, and it just sits there, and I kind of figured something was wrong with it once I drove up closer to it and it wouldn't move. So I parked next to where the pigeon was sitting, and that's when I got the pizzas from the school. And the same pizza that burnt the roof of my mouth is the same piece of pizza that I gave that pigeon. And when I threw it out to the pigeon, it got up, and I could tell that it was pretty much hurt. And I'm not sure if it could fly, but it definitely its foot or whatever was definitely not functioning properly, and it caused the bird to I guess be in pain maybe. But anyway, I gave it some of the pizza, and obviously the bird was pretty hungry because it ate, pretty good. And I was happy, it raised my vibrations even more to have fed that pigeon that probably wouldn't have gotten anything to eat otherwise because of it being hurt. So yeah. I was happy about that. So my week alone was filled with blessings, and I was also able to bless, just like with the ribs, we were all able to bless each other with something good. And I'm happy about that. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to end this, and don't be afraid to bless someone, because you'll definitely get blessed twice fold in return. I am D-Venom, along with Feathered Friends. You guys have a good one. And until my next episode, namaste. Oh, before I go, you guys better push out those episodes as much as you can here on Podbean, because they're going under maintenance. And I'm not sure how long that maintenance is going to last, but it may affect, our recordings and our live sessions. 29 time of the recording. So let's go ahead and push those episodes out as quickly as we possibly can, so we won't be affected by the maintenance, by Podbean going under maintenance. Also, 29:44 time of the recording. I'm a little upset with Podbean, considering some information that I got in regard to like shadow blocking or something like that, something to that effect. But I guess people that know that you have a certain je ne sais quoi about yourself and your platform, they see the shine, they sense the shine, they are burnt by the shine in most cases, and the shine is upsetting their demons. I guess these people will literally call you out on Podbean and have you blocked so that you're not getting the following and you're not getting the play or whatever the case may be that you deserve because of these jealous hearted individuals. And that's a shame. I don't want to have to 30 time of the recording. I don't want to have to leave Podbean and go to a different platform on the account of jealous hearted people or, trolls and, folks that just don't have a life. There's people that are all masked up and you can't even see their faces on Podbean. And those are the people I guess you have to be worried about, because those are the people that will, have you shadow blocked or whatever it's called. And, just jealous hearted people. Everybody has room in this podcasting world. It's not just for certain people. It's for everyone that has a voice and a story to tell. And if you're jealous about a person's platform, then maybe you need to go back to the drawing board and figure out what you're doing wrong and increase your following or increase whatever you need to increase. But to be jealous of someone else and, have them blocked or whatever because of your internal feelings about them and their platform and their upcoming, that's lame. That's so lame. But anyway, I'm going to end this. Again, get y'all episodes out as quickly as not as quickly as you can, but get them out accordingly before Podbean starts to do this maintenance in regards to the platform. And yeah, all right, you guys. Again, I am the Venom. Myself and my feathered friends are out. You guys have a lovely, lovely weekend and a even better Saturday. And until my next episode, I'm out. Bye-bye, you guys.